It's payday, fellas.
That nigga still. It's never over.
That pretty nice skin.
Yeah.
800 horses pull up in that V12. VVS diamonds, they choking. Speak well, she know the drip, pay attention to details. CC my kicks, I ain't talking about emails. Lock a number, she can't text a call.
Don't tell me it's sorry. That she bodied that shit though.
That shit was trash.
Everything is trash to Blaze, bro. We can't really. Blaze the biggest hater of them all. Blaze. Never mind. We'll get into this later.
Pain.
We are back, ladies and gentlemen. Mal Jack, the host of the Work in Progress podcast. Like I said, I got some few familiar faces with me, some new faces. Big Ray, Big Butter, aka Extra Crispy, aka give me an extra wing in there and all that. You feel me?
Extra sauce and all
my
that.
man Blaze, butter it up and all that. Make it an extra large too. You feel me? Blaze in here, aka Uncle Tito. AKA when I said you was like the leader of the He-Man, like women haters and all that, right?
And all that.
Put all that shit to an end.
Nah, like I said, we'll get into it, man. C Dirt, Christian, aka C Dirt, you know the homie in here. Like I said, we got a new face in here. We back, man. It feels good to be back here. It's been a minute since we not really been a minute. You know,
Good lighting and shit.
Yeah.
It's
2019 type shit.
Yeah. Shout out to us.
Middle of the year
Round
already.
of applause to us. Hold on. Yeah, let's cut that off real quick. But yeah, like I said, bro, this feels good to be back here. It's been a minute since we been doing not really.
It's a good thing,
Since
man.
we've been
it's good for us,
actually
like we
making
said
this a thing again.
in previous podcasts, bro. It helps mental health. Get to chill with my niggas. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
get some
saying?
shit off your chest, have some fun, you know, just relax.
Right.
It's just a comfortable space, you
Get a
know.
little
routine.
sign.
Spend a Wednesday night doing something.
Right.
Some work done.
So it's cool to like bring Uncle
Everybody
Tito
doing it. How y'all
out.
been?
Right.
Like I
Once a
said,
week.
it's been a little while since we actually been official with this. What y'all been up to since? Anything exciting? Anything fun happened to anybody recently?
Nah, bro.
Ray went to Rolling Loud. Actually.
Yeah, I went to Rolling Loud.
Tell us about that.
That shit was stupid. Nah, like,
I believe it.
that was probably one of the craziest experiences of my life.
Everybody got locked up.
Niggas was getting shot at. Then niggas were inciting a riot. They're shooting. People was getting trampled. No gun, no shooting. Just getting trampled now just for no reason.
But what about the whole Rolling Loud part of it? Like, was that good?
Nah, the performances
yeah.
were fire. Lil Uzi snaps.
Always.
Playboy Cardi, Bugged. And no funny, you know who really had this shit jumping?
Who?
DMX.
Yeah,
I believe that.
I'm not gonna hold you. DMX
legend, my nigga.
transcended all the races, everything, because
That's
at
what
this
he's known
point,
for.
everyone better know his song.
Yeah, I mean,
why would
how
you
do you
not
not
know
know?
DMX? Yeah.
You have to be
How could you
living
not
under a
know
rock
DMX?
tonight.
Yeah, so like, nah, he really had that shit jumping. I
Nigga
ain't
said,
gonna hold you.
stop!
Yeah, that shit. Middle of the day too. Not even nighttime. Fire going, can't even see it.
Like, between that and like the
doesn't know
Rough
that
Riders
part?
joint, like that shit.
Nah, that shit was hard.
Come on.
It's king shit.
I hate shit.
You got a couple joints, bro.
Yeah, bro. Y'all gonna make me lose
Yeah,
my mind.
that lose my mind. Make people dead
That
ass
nigga
lose
can
their
perform
mind.
shits that niggas don't even know and niggas will still bump like.
Yeah, bro. Just
I'm
that
slipping.
energy.
I'm falling. I
Can't
can't
get
get up.
Gotta get up.
That shit is stupid,
Yeah,
bro.
but yeah, DMX shit was crazy. Cardi B shit was good.
Oh, she performed.
Yeah,
that?
she had just got her body done. I guess 2
Oh,
weeks
for real?
prior. So yeah, she was up there bugging out.
She dead a small bitch though, isn't she?
Boy, she's like 5'2".
Is she?
Never mind.
Yeah, nah, she's dead ass
There you
5'2".
go.
This
There you go.
How far are we into the shit already?
Yeah,
the
like
first
about 5
bitch
minutes.
of the podcast.
Yeah, 4 minutes. Yeah,
His favorite word. That's his favorite word.
What's
yeah,
my favorite word?
like I said, I seen videos of the Chief Keef performance, and I feel like the crowd wasn't really like.
Oh,
they wasn't
nigga,
giving him enough respect, bro. Like,
nigga, the crowd just couldn't because that was just that many people. Like,
nah, but it's
like
social,
niggas was
bro.
pushing. Like you, that ass couldn't breathe.
Bro, but it's social. Like I seen people going crazy for other artists out there. You
Right.
feel me? So it's like,
But they also had him on like a smaller stage.
oh
Yeah, they didn't even have him on the main stage. They had him on the third stage,
So it's
further
Rolling
stage.
Loud for. It's not really
Type shit.
But it's this. I still feel like everybody. he didn't get enough respect, bro. Like it would.
And the shit is,
we wouldn't have a lot of artists we have now if it wasn't for
Right, and Chief-
It could also be that he just wasn't as popular like right now. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
Like,
he's
so-
still
He
popping.
performed Love No Thotties,
Right.
and I
Yo,
could hear
yo.
every word he was saying.
Oh, yeah.
I shouldn't be able to hear anything that Chief Keef is saying. when
You're
he
a
Right,
Chief
performs
Keef
right.
that.
fan. That's what
No, bro, but that song was so
Chief
big.
Keef
at that
hasn't
time.
been-
Yeah, I was singing that shit
Chief
at the top
Keef
of my
hasn't been
lungs.
like Chief Keef.
I get
in
that.
a-
What I'm
a
saying,
long time.
that song, that's a big song, and that's a song that people,
Even Finito
the
Gang.
age of the age group that's at Rolling Loud, y'all should know that. I would
They
think
should.
y'all would know that. You feel me? Like, cause the artist, y'all favorite artist at this time, that's
But
there wouldn't be none
nigga,
of
the
that
funny though,
for him.
Nigga,
No,
you're
funny, he
thinking
didn't
about
put-
respect for niggas who like Lil Pump and shit like that. Like,
nah, Lil Pump shit went. Nah, his shit. I could.
His shit's
That was
he was there?
Nigga, I've been to multiple festivals. That was the first performance I had to look at my niggas. Like, you know when you fucked up and you really gotta make the eye contact with
Yeah,
niggas.
bugging at this.
And but your niggas already looking for you. Like, we gotta go.
Yeah.
We got nigga. When I tell you, it took 15 minutes to get through the back.
Nah.
Like that ass, the same energy to get the fuck out my
I
way.
was missing performance.
15 minutes straight just to get to the out of that motherfucker. The fresh
I would
air.
love Dreamville Fest, bro. That ass because there was nobody you had to
Oh,
do
yeah,
no
you
shit
went to
like
that.
bro.
Yeah,
Nigga,
how was
you
Dreamville
couldn't
Fest?
breathe.
Stupid, huh?
How was Dreamville Fest? That was
Bro, that shit was
big.
just a stupid lineup. Like, it was a bunch of like if you had to be there to be there, like you had to want to be there. Like there wasn't like a Rolling Loud or a Coachella.
Right.
You feel me? Like it's like either you fuck with that type of music or you don't. You feel me? Like so, you know all the little surprises they brought out.
It made
like,
it more personal.
Yeah, Cole.
Who's your favorite performance of it though?
Cole.
Okay, outside of Cole.
He-
Outside of Cole, I would say Jid or Boz kind of smoked it OD.
He did that. What's it called
Fire.
though? That Nipsey tribute, right? You see
That was fire.
He tribute to Nipsey and brought out Meek. And he was doing ad-lib for Meek on Dreams and Nightmares. You know, it don't get better than
That's
that.
hard.
Yes, Cole was doing Dreams and Nightmares, bro.
That's hard.
Straight up, like so. I was like,
I've been
Rick
saying,
Ross,
man,
bro.
I don't know what's.
I'm talking about hype on the
Listen,
stage.
I don't know
I'm
what's
talking
been going
about, I
on
used
me
to
this
pray
year,
for
like,
times like this.
I've been drinking water and I've been like listening to J. Cole. You feel me? Like I've been like cleaning my room, like my cars. You feel me? I've been taking care of myself. I don't know what happened this year.
Mount eats salads now, bro.
Yeah, I had a
Like,
salad
shit.
the other day, bro.
Wow.
Oh, he got a salad today.
Today, actually.
Wow, that recent?
Mount Jack,
bro, I'm
yeah,
feeling different.
bro.
You talk about
I thought it was a memory.
You talk about the nigga that eat mad Cajun fries from Five Guys.
Yeah,
like,
you feel me, bro? Like I don't know.
Nah, a nigga that eats Five Guys at least twice a week.
No, this guy, yeah. Hold on, don't look at
I
me.
mean, even
Yeah.
Even I don't do that.
Yeah,
Don't do that. Nah, but you can do that
Catch up to you.
Yeah, but you can do that though.
though. We the skinny in this shit niggas who
You-
eat the
you probably
most.
never can.
Nigga, I
Niggas think
can't.
we eat the most because we big niggas, bro. No, like,
Nah, just
I be trying to chill and shit. Like,
nigga, you walk into Five Guys, you can cut the fucking grease in there with a fucking knife.
them fries go hard though. The
They do go hard.
fact that they give you
But you can't
500
even
fries
breathe
for
in that
that,
motherfucker.
You get a little fry and they give you a bag full of fries.
Yeah,
bro. Like,
Nigga,
I feel like they don't let customers leave if your bag not greasy.
Nah, yeah,
Like you feel me? Like I've never seen a dry bag.
What's
where
they
it's
take it
like-
away, matter of
They take
fact.
it back,
Wow.
bro.
Like, hold on, yeah, it's not no grease in there. It's not even no fry. They just pour grease in your bag.
They just
now.
dip it in the.
nah, sometimes them niggas, it seems like they don't even be shaking them shits out.
It's
It's
like
like,
soap.
yeah, it's like they go
So-
straight from the grease, bam, right into your shit.
Into your shit.
Like, damn.
Nigga said, paper towel what?
Right.
Damn, man.
Gotta take a bath after that motherfucker.
That's just funny.
Shit, that nigga's stupid. Anybody? Anything else happen? Anybody exciting? I mean, no sense. Anything exciting happen? Anybody else? My bad. Little joke.
Anything else, bro? It's been a real grind, like just chilling, like between work, school, like taking summer classes, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a
I'm
lot.
trying to. I'm like a step away from a new job. I don't want to. I ain't gonna say too much about it. I
Just
don't want
to
to jinx
jinx
it.
it,
Yeah, but like I'm like a step away from like a bag, like a nice,
That's what's up, bro.
somewhere I can settle in.
Progression is
Yeah,
always-
of course.
Always.
Always want to see my niggas doing good, for a fact.
Yeah, shit is on the up and up for me.
That's good.
Nah,
Yeah,
you're
but-
gonna have to take straight shots.
I can feel it.
Y'all ready to get in?
Yeah, we didn't even get into it yet.
Yeah.
Alright, so has everybody watched this When They See Us
Oh
thing?
fuck! Hey, I'm gonna need a drink to that.
Has
Yeah.
everybody
I've
watched
seen
it?
I've seen
Everybody heard
clips
about
of it in episodes.
Yeah,
Honestly,
I'm almost finished.
I'm
I don't
like
think
2.5
we're gonna finish it.
episodes in.
I might not finish it, bro.
Why,
That's kind of rough to watch, bro. It's just like,
bro? You don't think it was rough for them to go through that?
no, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I could like at least watch it. That's how I feel about it. You feel me? Like I'm gonna at least watch that shit.
No, yeah. I'm not saying like I don't want to watch it like because I don't want to see them. It's just like it's just hard to watch. It's like it makes me want to it's cringing, bro. To like see like the shit.
For
that
me,
they're
if
putting up
anything,
with,
the
like-
only thing that makes me not want to watch is that like this story's getting publicity, but like there's a million other stories just like this
Just
that
like
are
it.
not. You feel me? Like, and it's just crazy. Like just going through, watching the shit, and seeing how they coerce these kids into saying shit.
Hold on. Before we get too deep in this, I've seen everybody, not everybody, but I've seen people talking like, yo, y'all just now hearing about this, like y'all late.
Everything's a competition to niggas, bro.
Why? Yeah, why though? That's
They
corny,
do this shit with
bro.
musical artists. They do this shit
That's
with
corny. Like this
awareness is awareness.
This isn't something we were taught in school, bro. This isn't something that they wanted us to know about. You feel me? So it's
definitely
like,
not.
If you just now learn about it, cool. I'd rather you know now than to never know. You feel me? Like,
Right,
it's just
right.
like it don't matter when you found out about this. You know
about
now.
the
You know,
awareness, yeah.
Just be aware now. I think it's kind of corny to be like, yo,
It's
I
more than
knew about
corny,
this
like-
before you. Like that's crazy. Like
What is it? The Pain Olympics? Like what is it?
Yeah,
Like,
like,
I know more than you. Like what is this? You feel me? Like
Yeah, what the
some
fuck
type
is that?
of like I don't get it. You feel me? But
competition and see who's more hurt.
Yeah, it doesn't really.
Not even more hurt. Like
To prove who's more hurt by knowing A, B, or C.
none of those comments come
And
from
then posting
empathetic
it.
souls who understand shit.
Right.
it's stupid.
So-
Like I said, I just want to get that off. But
Yeah, that was a good.
yeah, it's just hard to watch.
The shit happened in '89.
Bro,
Most
Corey,
niggas was born
he
94, 95 and better, like 93.
Crazy.
You feel me?
Bro, he went to the police station with his mans just because he didn't want him to go alone. You feel me?
And
And
he gets in trouble the most.
now you're
for
trying to give him
because
a
he's
life sentence.
16. He goes straight to Rikers, bro.
16 is
I'm
still
only
underage,
here
bro.
because y'all came to get my friend, and I didn't want him to go by
I didn't
myself.
get- I
like
didn't
I
get
said,
that
like
shit.
like you said in the shit, like yo, your mom gonna whoop my ass if I let you go without me.
Bro,
You feel
they
me?
weren't even trying to solve the case. They were just trying
Trying
to do
to-
everything
Yo,
they
let's
could
create
to
on
put
them.
it on
They
them,
created
bro.
a scapegoat. They had targets. They knew what they wanted to do,
Bro,
and they
that-
just
that's-
ran with that. They
That's
ran
what they
with
do every day,
a prosecution instead of justice.
Framed by the
Bro.
cops,
They
bro.
don't care about who did it as long as that their numbers and shit stay up because they got somebody.
Yeah. They
Niggas-
said they were trying to make a point, and that's the crazy part about it, bro. Like, that's.
It took me a while to even
bro.
to even play it because the trailer on Netflix
That shit is
it's
a
disgusting
tearjerker,
enough. Like
No, yeah, I definitely was like
That shit is
close
a
to shedding a
tearjerker,
tear. That's
bro.
another reason why I don't want to finish watching it.
There's a couple moments in there that I really almost shed a
Yeah,
tear.
it was
like,
just hard to watch, bro. That's rough.
Speaking of which, I've been getting like, all right, let me ask you something. So, y'all are a little younger than me, but have you gotten more emotional as you gotten older or less?
I'm mad emotional, bro. It's just
I was just thinking about this earlier. I was like, yo, I dead ass can't have a shorty. I'm gonna be dumb emotional.
Bro, I'm
Right?
crying, bro.
I'll be
I'm gonna be dumb tight right now if I get a shorty.
I went all of like middle school years to high school years and like probably to like 23, 24.
Right.
I just turned 25 like 2 weeks ago.
Right.
Bro, I'd be like for the last like 6 months, bro, 6-7 months, I dead been crying about shit. Like
Real
little
shit.
shit, like
It's cool,
Not
though.
even happy tears, like oh, this is touching shit. Like
Yeah, like this shit
did you
real.
nigga see the video of the one like autistic kid who was playing the piano and
Oh
singing
my
and
God,
shit?
I cried.
Yeah.
Bro, I dead cried. Like I was
That
like,
shit
yo,
hard.
like
I cried. That
his
was-
mom, like I mean, like that
Also,
shit was so
I feel
happy,
like,
bro.
I
you
feel
know-
like everybody also almost shed a tear when Iron Man died, man.
Oh, I definitely shed a tear.
Oh yeah, I shed several tears throughout the whole movie.
I was like this, bro.
What's so crazy? I seen it regular 2D, right? I seen the movie regular 2D, and I'm like, alright, this shit done good. Let me go see it again. I didn't really cry that much. End up seeing it in 3D. Now I got the shades on. I'm bawling the whole movie, nigga. Like niggas can't see me. Just gotta stop the tear before past the glasses. Like
First time,
I'm looking for my
first time I seen it was
Nigga.
in 3D. I didn't even mean to buy the 3D
I'm
tickets.
good, too.
I bought the 3D tickets, right? You know shit got real when I had to. Feel me, like, yeah, really, bro, like, really had to take them shits off, bro. Them shits was rolling up. I'm like, this shit is
like,
crazy.
yeah, you think it's really
Looking at
got
a blurry screen and shit, like, niggas are killing
Now these niggas got me thinking. Now they got me thinking about the last 10 years.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I was a little nigga. Damn, like,
I seen Iron Man.
yeah, like,
First Iron Man I was like 10 years old.
Niggas really tight.
yeah, that's a young
10 years
nigga.
old, bro. That shit's crazy. Like,
Yeah, bro.
I was dead 14 years old. Y'all was even younger. I was like 12, 13.
Alright, we were completely off on
Yeah.
a tangent, so
Yeah,
let's
that's
get back to
crazy.
the
That's
topic.
what makes us beautiful.
Yeah,
Well, I ain't gonna lie.
That's it.
It's a good tangent.
Yeah,
Such
But yeah,
fun
no,
fact.
I mean,
That's your part 5.
and what's so, yeah.
that was rough, man.
It's so hard, I don't even want to stay on topic about it, but no fun.
Yeah, that's
because
why we
it's
switch topics.
like, she went so hard. Also, recently, she just lost her,
Everything.
She just lost pretty much everything. She got kicked off for
Which one were they? Was there talking about like
The white lady.
The white lady.
and
there's
the-
a couple white ladies.
Christine.
Yeah,
Christine,
the
yeah.
detective. The detective, yeah, the main detective.
Yo,
The
what
one
did
with
you
the
say
curly
about
hair?
her? Like,
Yeah.
Bro,
She just got fired.
Yo, listen to this.
Bro, her coworkers were pretty much like they was working with her like some everyday shit, and then the documentary came out and like they were saying the name in the documentary, and like her coworkers were like, yo, wait, that's you?
That's you. Wait, hold on.
Yo, nah, yo, she got
Get
to
her out of here, bro.
Yeah, she's gone.
She got kicked out of
She got
that.
to go.
Kicked
outta here.
kicked off her non-for-profit. All of it.
Yeah,
Out
all
of
of that. All her
Out of here.
books
Get
and
her
all
up
that
out of
shit, all
here.
that
Just
shit.
for them to be innocent
That's crazy,
and get
bro.
pretty much the last one to get
She
released
knew they was
2001.
innocent, though. That's
Only
crazy,
because
bro.
the serial rapist actually came and committed it.
And they say
and,
that your
and
past
admitted
don't
that he
define
did
your
it.
future. Okay.
They probably got the crazy like Medal of Honor badge and everything for that.
Yeah, but you
Yo,
lost that.
listen, yo,
But think about those years that
even
was
pops-
stolen.
Even my pops was saying, because he was like growing up in Harlem at the time. He was saying like, yo, like everybody thought they really did it, like, because it was just a crazy time.
Yeah.
Like,
The way they portrayed it.
The way young black people were portrayed
at that time,
like,
especially
it wasn't hard to believe that.
Late 80s, early 90s.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
It's crazy,
Yeah, that's
bro.
bad, bro.
That's why she was like, I need every black person, male that was in that park. Didn't give a fuck about nobody else.
She was bad, and not even to say like just in those times, like even now, bro.
Even
like,
now.
shit is still.
I still don't. I'm gonna talk about the jurors though.
Straightforward.
The jurors, they seen all the evidence. They seen all the shit.
Absolutely.
It wasn't a jury of his other peers.
Absolutely, but
That's
just as much
really what it
ridicule,
is.
just as much ridicule as we're giving the lady, I don't know her name, whatever the fuck her name is.
Who cares?
Yeah, who cares?
Yeah.
The jurors was wrong as fuck too, because how you gonna see like they said they found the sock with semen in it? Nobody's DNA matching. Like, how do you still convict these 14-year-old, 15-year-old, 16-year-old kids of some shit like that? Like,
Who beats off in a socket and throws it in the park?
White.
first of all, who beats off in the sock?
Like, yeah, come on.
There's no way to do better than that,
You
man.
gotta be doing better than that.
do
Like,
better than that.
you know,
Bro, niggas
That's
always
08, nigga, 09.
it would be like
This
sit
guy-
down to shit, niggas
Wait a
always
minute.
refer to sock to
Yeah.
shit, and I'm like, what's the relevance here? Like,
Yeah, like, yeah, where did they find that?
Yeah, I think I'm a normal human being. What are you talking about? A sock?
Crazy.
A tube sock?
Still fresh?
They said it matched
What's the lowest
nobody's
face on it?
DNA, bro. That shit is crazy.
Nobody DNA.
No, they had no evidence, bro, but they still got like.
Said two
The timing was off too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
timing was absolutely
bro.
wrong.
And
She
they
was like-
said it. They was like,
she,
nah,
yeah, she
fuck
was
that.
saying
They
like,
did it.
nah, like, alright, so maybe they weren't doing it at this time. Maybe they actually doing it at this time. Like,
And from
Nah,
how
like,
the,
it's- you
how the
have
shit
proof that-
portrayed, they wasn't even the ones beating niggas' ass.
nah, they had nothing to do with anything.
They was just there.
Yes, literally
Yeah.
just there, bro.
That's
And
crazy.
It's wild,
and it's
bro.
fucked up.
Niggas
tried
was
to,
chilling
like,
in the park.
They was
Niggas
calling
started
them animals.
scrapping. They started scrapping, and they was like, "Oh nah, they wildin'." That's the
Yeah, he said
word.
that
They're
wildin'.
wildin'. Yo, we use that word
Wildin'.
on the regular, and they
okay.
said that, and they was like, "Oh no, that's like a term. Like no, they're wilding. That's the thing. Like nah, like
Yo,
they was just bugging."
when-
Yeah, clueless as fuck about
bugging.
something.
yeah. Wilding? Come on, man. I've never said that word. That's the first time I ever
Bro, that's some Game of
I'm gonna
Thrones
keep it
shit.
a stat
Yeah,
too.
wow,
That's what I thought.
Even if you hear that, even if you hear that
Wild
shit,
dude.
bro, this is like a bigger discussion. That's like, you hear Wildin'. If you're from New York, if any of those cops were from the inner city, interacting with black people, whatever, they would understand what that means. Like, it's simple context.
Nigga,
Like,
my mom knows
you
what
feel
it
me?
meant.
Like, yeah, they
Yeah.
want. The fact that they didn't have no idea what that meant, you feel me, means that they were so disconnected from the people that they were supposed to be serving.
And that's the
That's
problem.
one of the problems. And why they have-
When
know
you
what I mean?
have police
What?
patrolling neighborhoods that don't match what people see in everyday life, you have all these foreigners, white people that they're not used to, A, B, and C, that don't understand them or the area. It causes that tension, and that's all that they get.
Right.
People that don't look like them, that don't know them, and then they act scary as hell,
It's scary as fuck.
and they're
Right.
cowards.
Right.
Speaking of scary cops, what you was telling us about earlier with the one the cop that seen the shit and he just peeled off or some shit?
Oh yeah. When the school shooting happened, where that school shooting happened? Yeah, Parkland. The safety officer basically just tucked ass and ran. Basically, I guess there's two cops.
What is he doing?
Yeah,
for?
there was like 11,
He's
12
a
kids that
safety
died.
officer.
He's a rogue police
Last
officer.
year, Valentine's Day.
Oh,
He's a rogue police officer, and instead of going to protect people and do his duty, one of the cops actually like gathered 2-3 people, hopped on a golf cart, and drove the opposite way. And it's all caught on camera. He doesn't try to engage, stop them, and they said by the time that he noticed what was going on, he could have prevented at least 5 casualties.
Oh, people died.
People died.
17.
Died.
17 people died.
17.
Boy,
Oh my God.
Y'all didn't hear
bro.
about the shooting last
He
year?
has a gun and
Yeah, but like
everything.
A gun and
but
everything.
That's the problem, bro.
There's 2 officers that were there.
It'd be so many shootings that you can't even like.
Yeah.
No,
Keep up with
you know,
them shits, bro.
like when we hear about shootings now, we don't even react anymore, bro.
Yo, but
It's
how
like-
is he a police officer, bro?
There was 2 of them that got
How's he a
fired.
police officer if he don't do that? He's like a registered police officer.
Yeah, regular police
All
officer
that.
just put at a school. And he was like, one of them was like 60 years old, so he already been in the field, everything else. So he knows how to react. He's supposed to be a veteran.
Pussies, bro.
Yo,
And two cops that ran, both
I wanna
facing
be a cop. Put me as a cop.
basically
I'm
facing the rest of their life in jail.
If there's kids involved, bro, my instincts as just a human being is taking
Right.
over. Bro.
And this is my-
I would save a random kid from walking into the street. Like I would say, like you feel me? Like
go to jail
that's
for
just
that.
an instinct, like to
Hey,
protect the
I
young,
go
bro,
to
because the
jail
young
if
is the
some
future.
shit
Like,
happens.
it's just like instinctual
Automatic.
in our species, bro. You feel me? Like we
Automatic.
feel worse when shit happens to children for a reason. You know what I mean?
Right,
Like
bro.
yeah, it's
You're
just
supposed to have
crazy.
And what's so crazy is that not that I've noticed, people haven't been bringing up the conversation of the correlation between the fact that he's a cop, veteran at a school, supposed to protect kids, and acting scary, but they don't act that way in the street, fresh off of academy. People don't see that correlation as to why they just draw their guns and shoot people, but they're trained.
Yeah,
But yet you have this veteran who's turning around, running,
yeah.
acting scary, while kids are getting killed.
You saw the
Like,
you saw the video.
17 at that, nigga. Like,
I
not
can't.
even- not
You
just
saw the
one.
video of the nigga who the fucking cop dude. He had the dude on the sidewalk, and he was like, dude was like, "Why am I being detained?" And he was like, "What's your name? What's your badge number?" Shit that you couldn't ask a
right.
taxi.
He said, "Fuck you."
And he was like, "Fuck you" is my name.
Like, come on.
Wow.
Bro, I couldn't. But
Illegal.
I be praying to God.
Illegal.
I never.
I be able to, illegal.
Yo.
Bro, my face being slammed to the pavement. Illegal.
Listen,
I never.
Not to be jokey, but that
In those
illegal.
situations, bro. Because I think I would react crazy.
Bro, did y'all see the video of the guy? The dude was he was in the driver's seat of his car, and the cop was telling him to turn the car off. And when he went to go turn the car off, the cop was like, "Yo, he has a gun," and like was pointing the gun.
He was
at
like,
the guy.
"Yo, this nigga's
He's like,
trying
"Yo,
to
yeah,
kill
he's
me."
bugging."
Right
I'm
on.
like, I don't got a gun, bro. Like, you just told me to turn the car off. Like, you're
That
about
ass
you're about
right.
to-
He was
like, "You trying to set me up to
reach
kill
him."
me.
Yeah, he was like,
Yeah.
"Yo, I'm not turning the car off because you just trying to set me up so you can shoot me, bro." Like, my hand just there right. The cop's like, "Yo, turn the car off." He's like, "No, you're bugging." Like,
Please,
my hands are up, bro.
Tell me
Like,
to get out
you
the
just
car.
tried to
It's
set me
crazy
up, bro.
because
I'm
like
not doing
in those
that.
situations you gotta react like that. But like the nigga in me would have been like, "Yo, suck my dick." Fuck is you talking? Like I would have wanted to fight. Like my fight or flight would have been like.
Now
Try to kill this nigga,
we're
like-
not shooting this podcast because we're at a funeral. Because like, you can't react that way, bro. Like,
I understand that, bro,
way.
but like natural instincts, bro. Say
can't-
like this.
You
person-
gotta be smart.
this is how it deducts, bro, in your mind. This person's trying to kill me, so I'm gonna try to kill him before he kills me. They don't even understand how like natural instincts work. Like especially when they got you on the ground or whatever. Most of these niggas can't move for shit.
Right.
Most of these niggas are incapacitated. Like they cannot, bro. Their face is getting smashed on the ground. Your instincts say protect yourself.
Yeah.
Your instincts say protect your face. Your
At
instincts
least.
say all that shit.
They want you to
And
see
they
it like a
don't- yeah,
like a dummy,
crazy,
like a doll,
Yeah, and it's
and
like
literally get your shit
niggas
paused,
niggas will
cracked into
be
the.
putting your hand behind the back.
Bro, they
And
break.
they will tell you, put your hands behind your back. Like, nigga, I can't. Like,
How?
Nigga,
how I'm supposed to do that?
they'll break both your arms and still tell you put your arms behind your back. While your arms are broke behind your back. And this, no funny. The
They
one
do that shit
thing,
for the camera.
one of the
I
realest
swear to
things I ever heard about someone talking about like, the body cams. That really made me realize, like, okay, you gotta do more than just record it.
Right.
Because they said, what are body cams gonna do? They're already still killing niggas on camera.
Right, on camera.
so you're just gonna see me do it now.
Like, there's no difference between a body cam and me recording you do it because they're already killing niggas on
like, what, you
camera
want to see a Modern Warfare style? You feel me?
at
It's
different
like,
angles.
Yeah.
But now all of a sudden, the new thing is, oh, my body cam wasn't working. A,
They don't turn
B,
it
and
on
C.
because they have the power to record,
Yeah.
so they don't even turn it on.
They don't even turn them on sometimes.
Shit's crazy, bro.
Shit is really wicked out
But I
here.
gotta say, like, since body cams have become a thing, there are cops getting in trouble now. So.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
as long as
Oh,
this
no.
motherfucker's getting in trouble.
Y'all want to know what I seen? They're talking about they're trying to give a cop jail time for animal cruelty.
good.
Oh,
Now
yeah.
I feel like we might actually get changed now because a cop mistreated a dog.
A dog.
Not because all the shootings that have been happening in the past years, but
Bro, not to
a
bring up
dog.
old.
A
Well,
dog
let's
was
hope that
mistreated.
brings a chain effect to it, bro. Let's hope. Like,
who
just
knows?
But
it's bullshit that
as animals.
Bro, they
like,
have
looking
been
at
killing.
animals
They have
like
been
that.
killing black teens, black people, killing
Bro,
people for years.
Yeah,
bro.
not just black.
And now,
bro,
no,
everything,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's
everything.
people for years, bro.
They're,
but
they're the biggest gang in the world, bro.
a dog
Yeah.
is mistreated, and now everybody's
crazy,
behind
like,
it. We need change.
When we were slaves in all the amendments and creeds and shit, they said
Right.
we were what, 3/4 of a man?
3/5.
3/5, 3/5, which is even
Yo, but
crazy.
just look at
This is what,
Even that-
3/5 is about what, 66% of a man?
Like that.
Yo,
What the fuck?
Even in the
It-
documentary we watching, bro, it's just like they're just trying to frame them, bro.
They've
just trying
changed
to
the
do
faces of
bro.
it.
Like,
But they still say that in so many ways today, bro. So many ways, like, and sometimes, bro, I don't even like watching sports because it's like, yo, this is what some white people really think all niggas can do. You feel me? Like, this is like, yo, look at this fucking African body jumping in the air 8 feet. Like, I sometimes hate that shit, bro. Like, but I understand like niggas like Bron, like everybody else trying
Bro,
to
it's
make
the sport at the
change
end
the
of the
stigma
day,
and shit.
bro.
You know what I mean? Like.
Me and my brother been having a conversation if desegregation was the downfall of our people. The start.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about this shit, but we've been too deep into
Yeah,
this.
we got-
There's a code line for that.
Listen.
You know what the
We're
Green
not-
Book
we're not
is?
doing
There's
this
a
right
code
now.
line for that.
You know what the
There's a
Green
code line
Book
for
is?
everything.
No,
There's
yeah.
a code line for everything.
Listen, we're not doing that right now.
So don't grab-
Let's not do that. We ain't gonna do that now.
Right.
30 minutes.
Y'all ain't gonna get this now.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't gonna get
Yo,
this
hold on.
EDU
Hold on,
education.
bro.
Wait. Let Blaze talk real quick.
What's your favorite conspiracy theory?
Ooh. All of them. They all ain't shit. Ooh.
That's a tough one, bro. I believe
All
all
of
of
them.
them shits, bro.
They all connected somehow.
They all connect exactly.
Mine is
bro.
either 9/11
Yeah.
or the Titanic.
9/11.
Oh, like individual?
OD.
Oh, you mean like real isolated?
Yeah.
Oh, no, okay. My mind went like,
No. Like, what's your?
bro.
No.
9/11, definitely.
9/11.
Like the banks, Jewish ownership,
We're all
and
about to get
The
boycotted.
the Rothschilds and shit.
yeah,
Let's
bro.
take a break, man. We'll be back.
Man,
Man, hold on. We'll be fucking back, man. Watch out.
niggas about to snipe.
Yeah, fuck it. I don't
Um,
even fucking care.
Yeah, bro, what's up with this jersey? Like, you still feeling confident in your niggas right now? What's the score? What's the score of that game, actually? Somebody tell me the score.
We down 8.5, but you know that's like a 2-point lead for the other team.
I can't help it, I'm an optimist. And I'ma make your head bop to this. And at the end, you gon' rock to this. Now say my name, come on.
The D, the I, the D, the D, the Y, the D, the I, the D is Diddy. Hold up, it's Diddy. Come on, that's just crazy. The D, the I, the D, the D, the Y, the D, the I, the D is Diddy. Hold up, it's Diddy.
Hey yo, I came in the door. I said it before. I never let the
They
lips.
down 8.5 at home.
It's
Yeah,
like
like,
without KD, it's like I'm still kind of scared of the niggas, but you don't got KD or Clay, bro.
Without KD, it's
We got
nothing
the
to be
most
scared
dangerous
of.
player out of all of them. So
Wait.
Yeah, but like,
I feel like
he
they're more
worked when
dangerous
they
without
worked.
KD.
He's more dangerous without KD because the spacing is different.
Yeah, because everybody it's a different game they're playing now, and
He's
He's
that's
back to
dangerous.
like 2016 step, like
But-
first MVP step.
But like
Wait,
I was
wait.
saying, Raptors in six.
He got the second MVP with KD being on his team.
no.
Oh,
Right before.
Yeah,
Right before.
the year before.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Bitch ass.
If he did that shit, he's top 10.
bitch ass KD said, "Yeah, I'm gonna fuck with them niggas."
I have a question for you.
I'm gonna sell them.
I said this in the group chat. I was watching the Kobe interview, right? And like I know nobody was born in '91, like we weren't alive, right? But we seen highlights and shit. Kobe said not the only argument that him and MJ ever had was 91 MJ against 03 Kobe. And I really started thinking about it, bro. That is very hard.
I gotta do some research before I answer that.
Very hard, bro. Very hard. Like Kobe was OD. Nigga
He
averaged
was.
30,
Yeah,
30
overall,
37
Jordan
cents.
was OD.
Yeah, bro.
Better,
Michael
bro.
Jordan was Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
Listen.
Oh,
Listen, bro.
A fucking Lakers fan, my nigga.
Bro, listen.
Leave it to him.
Nigga, Kobe averaged 37 and 7
Right.
with Shaq on the team. It's tough. That's tough, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
It's
The
tough,
numbers
but
are
it's
good.
like
The
easy
numbers
at the
are
same time.
good.
You wide the fuck open. You got 3 niggas guarding.
You got Shaq getting rebounds. It's easy to
Yeah, that's
shots.
another thing too. Like you said, Shaq is on your team, so it's like
Shaq is dead.
yeah, we know you're Kobe Bryant, but like we didn't know Kobe Bryant was Kobe Bryant in 03 yet.
Yes, we
Remember
did.
that? No,
definitely did.
nigga.
After 2 chips? What are you talking about?
No.
What are you talking about?
But like,
When
but
Kobe gave niggas 81.
Huh?
What year was that when Kobe gave niggas 81?
05?
There you go.
6.
That's when
Oh,
Kobe
6.
was really like.
I feel like 04 or 05 is when
04, 05.
What I'm
he
telling
might
you,
be
bro,
gold.
what I'm telling you is this.
Definitely.
Kobe Bryant himself thinks that his prime year was 03.
No, I
Kobe
listen,
Bryant
I'm
himself
not
thinks that
arguing
his prime year was 03.
But like not looking back
I'm
now,
going
you
with
can
that.
say that. But what I'm saying is that at that time, I don't think niggas was like.
Yeah,
you
long
feel
prime,
me?
bro.
Like, yeah, but I'm saying at that
Of course he
time,
did. He's Kobe
at that
did.
time, niggas was looking at Shaq like we gotta like Kobe's nice, but that's Shaq down there. You feel me?
No,
Like,
of course.
So it's like Kobe. Not to say that they're not game planning for Kobe, but the majority of their game plan is
You would
around
think
Shaq.
niggas would start when you average 37-7, niggas would start game playing. They're like, oh, this nigga's nice too. You like
It was at that point. It was becoming.
you gotta give nigga
It
credit.
was becoming automatic for Kobe. That's why.
Huh?
It was
Yeah,
becoming
it was
automatic.
easy at
That's
that
when it
point.
really started becoming automatic.
He was
why
only,
he blossomed.
at that point he was
in
only
05,
like
06,
20, 23,
24.
24. That's your when you start entering your prime and shit.
Yeah,
But like Malcolm said, like,
Yeah,
you got
so
Shaq down
Can we
low.
go back to what's going on?
Shaq is like
No, hold on.
Shaq is
hold
just a
on,
different
hold
type
on.
of
different
Let's talk
type
about
of
what's
kid.
going on right
He's a-
now.
But in Kobe's defense,
like y'all winning, though.
in Kobe's defense, the nigga was 3rd in MVP voting. Shaq was 5th that year. That same year.
That's just
I'm just
because-
saying.
Yeah, I don't care though.
He's
bro.
a big man.
It's like
I'm a
oh,
big
like,
man, that's why.
Alright,
Yeah.
no,
He
like,
got MVP.
What
he
I,
was-
what I want to talk about is like the Raptors and the Warriors who are playing right now, not like 03
True.
shit.
Fuck
So,
them niggas.
Nah, that's true.
We gonna win, bro. At the end of the day, son.
Raptors
Everybody
in 6.
knows.
I've been saying this before
Warriors
playoffs
in
started.
7.
Ooh, I still feel like it's Raptors.
Warriors in
It might be
seven.
Raptors
Listen,
in 7.
I feel like Kawhi is gonna be the nigga that just
It might be
fucks
Raptors in
everything up
7.
for
Warriors
everybody,
in
bro.
7,
Like,
guys. I'm
he
sorry.
beat
to tell you that.
Bron and when
If
he was
KD comes
Miami.
back-
If he beats this nigga Steph,
That's why I gotta be Raptors in 6.
Hold on. If Kawhi beats Steph this year, if he beats his team, we gotta start giving Kawhi a little bit more respect, bro.
Of
like
course,
I said,
absolutely.
he beat that Miami team, and if he beats the Warriors, like Kawhi Leonard,
That's 2 dynasties. Well,
yeah, we gotta start giving him.
I would
a
say
little
that's
bit
2
more
dynasties.
respect.
He chipped off.
He's fucking up. You
If
feel
he
me?
gets
I
a
think he's
chip,
gonna be that
bro,
guy.
he's that. I would
Listen.
I'm going to literally pay to see his reaction on the parades.
Kawhi-
Everything. I'm gonna be tuned in.
I wonder how Drake's gonna come up to that nigga. Imagine Drake's energy in front of Kawhi.
Yo, honestly, yo, fuck all y'all niggas, bro. We gonna win this shit.
Oh.
Fuck
Yeah,
that.
listen.
The only thing I'm looking forward to if the Warriors lose is Drake's album. That's the only thing.
Yeah.
Cause I know he about to drop an album. That's a fact.
Kawhi, if Kawhi wins this year, he's winning next year too, bro.
No.
Cause listen, alright, if Kawhi leaves, name me another superstar that Kawhi's gonna be next to that isn't gonna win a chip. Anywhere he goes, they're gonna win. Any other team that he goes to, he's gonna be with another
He
superstar.
needs to go to Bron.
Now,
He's gonna if
yeah.
he's next to Bron, he's gonna win. If
Absolutely.
they're saying him and KD might go to the Clippers, they're gonna win.
Bron wants
If he
that to
goes-
happen so bad.
If he goes to the
Bad.
Knicks, him
So
and
bad.
AD, they're gonna win.
Niggas
Any
will
team
stop.
that Kawhi's going to, give Kawhi one more player, and there's nothing that anybody.
Niggas will stop talking about how bad
With
Bron
Kawhi
is on
the second
defense.
option, that's crazy.
now Ron and Snap though, if Kawhi pull up.
No.
Give
On
give-
defense?
Put LeBron and
You'd have
put
to.
LeBron and Kawhi together.
Kawhi
You
looks
shit me?
OD on that.
There's nothing.
Man, I think
Listen,
that's bad.
listen to me, please. There's nothing that any NBA team can do if Kawhi Leonard has another superstar.
Nah, that's true.
Nobody is ever going to beat Kawhi Leonard and LeBron. Nobody's ever going to beat Kawhi Leonard and KD. Nobody's ever going to beat Kawhi Leonard.
Kawhi Leonard and KD is OD.
Kawhi and anybody, bro. Anybody that's in the top 15,
Nah,
20, bro.
that sounds OD.
Come on,
You're
bro.
not lying. You dead not lying.
Kawhi
Let's
and
go.
Kyrie might win a
shit.
chip, bro.
Huh?
Kawhi and Kyrie might win a chip, bro.
Kawhi should go to OKC.
That's
where he really should go.
No,
He's so
that would be
quiet.
stupid,
It would match
bro.
his
Go
brain.
blazing his
Yeah,
own this shit.
yeah, that was weird. What made you think
Where
of
the
that?
fuck
They
did
get
that
a
come
chip
from?
next year.
But
Plus
listen,
in
that's what I'm
PG.
saying. Wherever Kawhi goes, that's who's winning the chip next
You
year.
could put Kawhi at the. You could put Kawhi at the 3, and PG at the 2.
And you niggas
1,
like-
2, 3. You're not stuck, bro.
Bro, I'm
It's
not
impossible
joking.
to
No,
tell.
but he's not.
And that would help
No,
PG
yeah, that's
really
never
fully
gonna happen.
blossom.
You couldn't stop
Listen,
it.
Like PG blossomed a
No,
little bit,
hold
but he
on,
needs
hold
to
on.
fully
That's
blossom.
never happened. Clippers, Lakers, and Nets,
Nets?
That's it.
Knicks.
Nets,
Yes.
Knicks, And I
What?
mean, I don't
Wait, in
think
order?
Kawhi's coming to New York. I think he wants to go to LA.
Kawhi was never coming.
If he leaves
Ever.
Toronto,
He's
it's
going to
it's the
Clippers.
Clippers or the Lakers.
Go to Clippers.
He's definitely.
But if he goes to the Clippers, who else going to the Clippers? Yeah, I think KD's going to.
He's going to New York.
KD's going to New York.
No matter what. He's going
KD like okey doke in the fucking public and shit, so he might not go.
he got enough chips for him going to New York for the check.
Yo,
He dead ass won't be able.
how
to
many
go to New
how many
York, bro.
games did the Warriors
Dead
beat the
ass won't.
Clippers in? 6.
6, 5, 6,
It was
6, 6,
six?
6.
They beat the Clippers. Don't have to lose anybody to gain Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, fuck them niggas, bro.
I'm just saying.
You're not gonna beat us.
The Clippers do not have to lose anybody to get Kawhi Leonard. That team that went 6 with the Warriors can gain Kawhi Leonard, who's doing what he's doing to the Warriors right now.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro.
Nah, that. Here we go.
What's the score, bro? You just talking about that loser.
Yo.
I didn't hear none of that. Yo,
Anyway.
hold on. Speaking of
Anyway.
being, bro, I was talking about Kawhi. I think I know why Kawhi is weird, bro. Did y'all see what does anybody know like story like his family?
Nah, tell me.
Nah.
I'm not talking about this right
No, we're talking about it. Like, has anybody like
Tell me
heard
about
about
it.
this? All right, so
now. His dad died.
yeah, but his dad was a street nigga though. Like his dad was supposed to be like he was out here. You feel me? Like he was
Killer.
yeah. You feel me? He got caught up with some shit.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
He's a killer.
His family.
Kawhi was like a killer.
His uncle was
He
the
might be
nigga was the
low-key
next
serial
man up.
killer or
Yeah, you
something
feel me?
like that.
So
You never know.
I mean,
he's a little
His real job is out
if your
off the
family, if
court.
your family's like that and you
Some
lose your
John Wick
dad, I
shit.
kind of get why the nigga. I kind of get why it's like I get that now. You feel me? Like it makes a little bit more sense. I don't know, bro. Like it's.
I think Kawhi just has Asperger's.
I think he has some type of.
If Chief Keef has Asperger's, Kawhi has Asperger's.
You stupid.
Kawhi has some type of social disorder, bro. Like,
For sure.
hold on, I gotta read this shit.
Oh my god.
He's a weirdo. Nigga's a robot.
He's really a like he like.
Alright, so this is Rudy Gay. The most he talked on the court, the most he talked was on the hard court, and Kawhi was not afraid to let you know you weren't going to score on him, that you couldn't get past him, or that he would score on you. Every time the ball went through the net, he just said bucket, bucket. That was it.
Calculations correct.
Bucket.
Tyrone,
I
Shelley.
Bucket.
Tyrone Shelley guard. Most people say like, oh, I'm about to get buckets. So he was just like buckets layup. Just one word.
Affirming the action. Would you like the layup, sir? Yes, layup.
Oh shit! This is
Enter.
This is another NBA player. Another NBA player. You're not scoring. You're not doing anything. Or he'd be like, no, no, no. He'd just move his feet and say no. This is Rudy Gay. You couldn't score on him, so that's what he would say. Nope, nope, nope. and when he was scoring you, bucket, bucket.
Yo, nah, that's bad.
Another NBA player. If he was grabbing a rebound, he'd say, give me that, or board man, or
Sound like a
board
2K
man gets
nigga.
paid. This is a coach in the NBA. If I heard it once, I heard it 50 times. Board man, I'm a board man. That's what he said. Absolutely. I'm a board man. Yeah, I'm a board man. Board man gets paid. He's spoken phrases like that.
So
Don't even speak regular conversation.
He's a caveman. That's basically what I just.
Nigga talks
He
in
has
bursts.
Asperger's.
He talks in bursts.
He
in
talks
quotes.
in bursts. Yeah.
He might not be diagnosed, but he definitely has Asperger's. Like niggas, people with Asperger's be good at at one thing. He's good at basketball, bro. Like that nigga's.
Yeah, that's it, bro.
He's good at basketball. Like
That's
Chief
all he
Keef is good
knows.
at music. You feel me? Like
Bill Gates is a
Chicky.
billionaire.
Yeah.
Wait, Bill Gates has Asperger's.
Yeah.
There you go.
Prime example.
Go.
They're just socially awkward, essentially. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
they're socially awkward, and that's exactly what he is. Like the nigga's not talking to you. He's talking to himself.
Right.
Bucket. Like
Niggas say, yo,
Pretty much.
Nigga-
board
say,
man
yo,
gets paid. He's talking to
yo,
himself.
listen.
He's motivating himself. Board man gets paid. Get the bucket. Get the ball. This is what he's doing, bro. Like he's a very
Yo.
simple person. Like when and everything makes sense now.
He
Everything makes
sense.
sense. Nigga said that he was driving a '97 Tahoe when he was in the league for 3-4 years.
Had a 2-bedroom house, like
2-bedroom house.
I see nothing wrong with
And one
it.
of the bedrooms was his mom's room.
I see nothing wrong with this
Yeah,
vehicle.
but listen,
and it's still efficient.
The interviewer asked him. All right, so You guys lost game 2. You guys lost game 2. What are you gonna do? What's next? What's next? He said, we're just going to Oakland, right? He said, I guess I'm gonna go to Oakland for game 3. Like,
Real good.
bro,
I feel like he's doing this for the media. Cause like you know how Pop was like, oh, how you guys gonna win? Score more points. He's like a dick to the reporter.
No, that nigga said like Pop was a dick. This is Kawhi Leonard. Like, I think he's generally weird, bro. Like he just
the nigga said some other shit. He's like, when they got to the finals, he's like, so how's it feel getting? He's like, I'm gonna get on a plane.
yeah, so and get ready for the next game. Like that nigga, he's not letting robots, bro.
The Boogie Miles of basketball.
Who do you think's gonna win the series?
I love football.
Raptors.
You know who I got, bro. I'm not going to answer that.
All right, not a bad fan. Who you got?
I don't know the score right now. I got Raptors. Golden State 7.
Golden State 7. Who you got?
I got Raptors and 7.
Shit.
You feeling the same? Raptors Warriors. Who you got?
Who you got, Chris?
I want the Raptors to win.
But who you got?
Yeah, but I feel like if it goes to game 7,
Raptors in 7.
it might be too late. I mean, it might be too long for like the series going on too long. Because that means Clay comes back.
Yeah.
Possibly
I don't
KD
think
comes back.
That's what I'm saying. In 6. I think
it would have to be in
Game
6.
7, we not losing game 7.
It would have to be in 6. They would have to win tonight. Golden State would probably win the next home one, and then they would have to win the next 2.
All right. Speaking of niggas speaking of people that we might not be expected to lose. How do y'all feel about Anthony Joshua getting his ass kicked? Getting the shit beat out of him.
He got beat up by Fluffy. The comedian. So funny, pretty much.
Nigga said he got beat up by Baby Joker.
Baby Joker. He got beat up by Baby Joker.
He got beat up by Baby Joker.
Nigga said he got his ass whooped by a plumber, bro. He beat the shit out of him.
Plumber.
Casual Knick fan. That's crazy.
Bro. In 2012, hold on, listen. In 2012, Anthony Joshua posted pictures on Instagram at the Olympics. In 2012, Andy Rhodes posted pictures in the mirror like, just took a shit, ha 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 ha. And he beat the shit out of Anthony Joshua.
That same nigga.
The same nigga, bro.
First of all, I want to point out that he took a highly publicized picture with Drake. That he said, "Oh, I'm about to break the curse."
He got his ass beat.
He got his ass beat.
Yeah, Drake is fucking niggas up. Stop go. If you got something big coming up, stay away from Drake.
Stay away from Drake, bro.
He might fuck everything up. But I heard that supposedly he had like a panic attack the day before the fight. Like
that.
Or no, I don't know if the day before the fight, but days before the fight. And
you a whole
the day before the fight, he was sparring and got knocked out. Like his sparring partner knocked the nigga out. Like,
what the fuck? Illegal.
So listen,
I would have dumped her illegal.
You're not supposed to do
We gotta fight tomorrow. You knock my dumb ass out.
What is this?
So his team, they trying to call
illegal.
They trying to call us off, but niggas like, yo, fam, like, the fight's tomorrow, bro. Like, the fight's tomorrow. We not calling this off. Yeah, he was fucked up. He got knocked out by his sparring partner the day before the fight.
Nah, illegal in the half. I would have came up like, fuck this nigga doing? Get this nigga the fuck out of here. Send this nigga to the back, something.
You know you get paid to get your ass whooped, nigga.
Nah, someone paid that nigga. Someone paid that nigga. Stop that nigga before he went into the boxing. The boxing ring like, yo, my nigga.
Why did he lose?
I got 1,000 for you right now to knock this shit out.
He had a panic attack and he got knocked out the day before the fight.
Anthony Joshua got knocked out by him.
To be honest,
he looked like the better boxer and everything.
To be honest,
the
reason he lost, bro, in my opinion, is that he underestimated his opponent.
Yeah.
He didn't go as hard as in conditioning as he should have.
Right.
Like if I'm leading up to a fight, bro, I've been saying this for a week. If I'm leading up to a fight,
I'm knocking niggas out. I'm knocking my.
Not only that, bro, I'm doing 1 or 2 full fights to get like 15 rounds.
I'm not sparring
and I'm running 5-6 miles a day, bro.
Easily.
Yeah. So my.
But the fact that he got knocked out by his sparring partner shows that nigga was not.
Both of y'all niggas play
not
football,
doing
right?
shit.
Like, both of y'all niggas play football. Have y'all ever had a full contact practice the day before a game?
Never.
What the fuck are you doing sparring the day before a fight?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Why are you even?
AKA that's a fucking lie.
Bro, why are you giving yourself the option to get knocked out the day before you have a fight?
You're not even trying to go hard.
Come on, bro. You got your ass kicked, bro. Stop fucking with niggas.
He's bugging, man. He
Wow.
got, he got that L, and now Tyson.
Imagine
Fury,
being
I
a
mean, not
sparring
Tyson
person,
Fury.
though. Partner.
Deontay Wilder might not want to fight him now.
He don't have to fight him if he don't want to.
Tyson Fury again, so it's.
He gotta fight
fuck
Tyson
himself
Fury
up.
because Tyson Fury might fuck him up.
Tyson
Technically-
Fury beat the shit out of him.
Technically, that nigga's training partner got the real chip.
Yeah, nigga.
Knocked that nigga out the night before. I was like, who my belt that?
Yeah, that's my shit.
That's my shit. All in all.
Yeah, Fordham's
I need one of them.
Come on, bro.
I just
He
knocked
got
your
his
dumb
ass
ass out.
beat by fucking nigga said Buenos dias.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
that shit is
Fucking beat the
jokes,
shit out
bro.
of
No
him.
bueno.
You can't be letting that happen.
What else we got, though?
Yeah, what else we got in the ticket?
Yo, Ja Rule's bringing Fire Festival back.
Oh my.
You going?
I don't know if it's Fire Festival, but Ja Rule's doing another festival.
Oh shit.
He a sucker for the
We
first
out.
Nigga
one.
said we out.
Ask him
Nah,
if he
bro,
got a
shit.
Shanti there, and I will be there. I swear to
We
God.
out though?
He
Nah,
got
nigga,
live. Number 2. Like,
nigga, you see the documentary?
Yeah.
I didn't even see it. I just read about it.
Hold on.
Who's going to that?
Oh wait, where's the wire?
That shit was wild.
Yeah,
What was wild?
Ja Rule's out here, bro.
The first Fire Fest, nigga. Niggas was over there like hurricane victims.
I feel bad that it was.
But it's not like that. It's not. The money can be replaced. You know what I'm saying? These things can be, replaced. Now I'm gonna fast forward to Rolling Loud, just last week, or 2 weeks ago. 6 people got murdered.
Oh, really?
Lil Wayne said, "I'm not fucking performing because of police presence at the venue." Kodak Black got arrested at the venue. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a young boy's car got shot up, his girl got shot. Why wouldn't you hear nothing about the re-release documentaries coming out? You know what I'm saying? Now I'm not making it black and white thing, because it feels like when it's black people being fucking ostracized and fucked over, it don't mean nothing. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. But white kids that didn't get the tits that they fucking were promised, and went on and partied, you know what I'm saying? And went on, you know what I'm saying? And went on and partied in Miami, and went on and partied in the Bahamas. They made 2 documentaries about this and tried to make me fucking the Black Island festivals. You know, and my festival.
It's 2 different issues.
Rolling Loud happened.
Wait, time
No,
out though.
hold on. Rolling Loud actually was
6
a thing.
motherfuckers got killed? He didn't say died, he said killed?
Bro, Rolling Loud was
Fuck,
actually
I
a thing.
I ain't even know.
Fire Festival was not a thing. You cannot compare those two
That shit with me.
You
6
cannot
niggas
compare
killed?
those 2 situations at all.
Actually.
Did y'all hold on? Did y'all niggas see what they was eating at that fucking festival, bro?
Oh, yeah, that's
In the school bag.
Come on, bro. That was worse than school bag
Park lunch,
bro.
nigga.
Like, bro, it was
Park free
Nigga, bread.
Ja Rule, fuck you, bro.
Nigga, the park lunch.
Fuck you, Ja Rule, bro. I'm good at that shit, my nigga.
Park lunch is crazy, bro. I ain't never ate that in my life. I ain't gonna lie. You ever had, bro, type of product I got? It's called I'd rather starve, nigga.
It's stupid. See a nigga like
I
Vito?
sleep for dinner, bro.
Nigga like Vito?
I'll be on the slide with my
Come on, you just nigga is getting past 11. You better take your ass across the street to that pop. Oh my God! No bullshit. Nah, no
Take that
bullshit.
shit for your ass, nigga. You know
Oh my God! Just getting past that time.
Go home.
Oh, I live across the street from the park though. That's why.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I used to live in College Shore by. Park.
You better have peanut butter and jelly.
Oh, did.
You better have peanut butter and
Getting
jelly.
past 11. But
Past 11, I can't stand that.
Niggas was drinking chocolate milks.
all that warm in the motherfucker, all that.
That's crazy. No refrigerator, no cooler, no
All that.
nothing.
No ice in the cooler.
It's a shopping bag.
Yeah, stuff them shits in that. Nigga, no ice in the cooler. Stuff mad lunches in that motherfucker.
Mad baloney.
Mad baloney.
And
And a hard roll, the audacity. And a hard roll, the audacity. Try to play you.
Daniel Jones, y'all talk about
Oh, shit.
No.
Oh, shit. That is
We actually didn't
hilarious.
talk about that. Like I said, it's been a while since I've been there. So I made a room with some Giants fans. How do y'all feel about Daniel Jones, man? Are y'all satisfied with that pick?
Man, I'm not satisfied about nothing the Giants did on the offseason. I'm dumb
I see
I'm dumb tight.
69 speed rating. Like, woo. Like, I mean,
Okay.
Yeah, bro.
Like,
Let's wait
them
till
niggas, I
let's
don't
wait
know.
till we lose the next season. You know what I'm saying?
Eli with some
Number one pick.
athleticism.
We gonna see though. Hopefully, Eli handpicked the quarterback. Basically, that's what
Pretty
I'm
much.
really thinking.
That's
So
what it- that's what
hopefully, because
That's
Eli
why I still wanna
handpicked
get
him,
paid.
he's gonna wanna mentor him more, and hopefully he doesn't pick up his dumb ass
Listen.
face that he does. And
Yeah,
he
niggas do
fucking
not
up,
want another Eli. in
and
New
just
York,
does
bro.
get all his
Eli
good
got his
ass.
2 chips.
He got us too, so I don't
I
mind.
dad don't care, bro. Y'all
I'll
don't
take
want
the younger one.
You niggas do not want another.
You're a
nobody
Dallas
wants
fan,
Eli.
aren't you?
He's an everything fan at this point. That nigga mad.
You're what?
Dallas ain't bad, but I hate them niggas.
Malcolm. State what fan you are right now.
Claim
I'm a
it.
Giants fan.
Claim
Yeah,
it right
I'm
now,
a
bro.
fan team.
Claim it right now.
That's a cop
I
out.
used to be a
He a Cleveland fan now, but them niggas about to be
No, I do like the
nice.
Browns. I like the young team over there. I can't.
Yeah, I like the Browns.
I can't say like I'm like a Browns fan. I was never.
Right.
Really
Have the Browns ever won a chip?
Probably not.
Yeah.
Why do you
Jim
not
Brown?
jack the Cowboys?
I think they might
There's a
have.
lot of racist shit going on over there. I didn't like the way Jerry Jones is carrying. Like,
Yeah.
Fuck Jerry Jones.
That's an understandable reason too.
yeah. So like,
That's the only. I'll give you a pass.
Niggas,
Yeah.
you better go out there and get them lunches.
it's 11 o'clock, nigga. 11 o'clock, nigga.
Bottom of the cooler lunch.
Yo, Power's
Sandwich
coming.
flag squished.
Power's coming back. Y'all niggas excited for Power?
Yeah, actually I am.
I don't want to watch it.
Yeah, I'm cool on
I'm
it.
excited for Power.
I think I'm gonna let the whole season pass, and then we'll binge watch it at the end.
But you know what's
That is
crazy?
smart.
I'ma watch
There's
it.
so many shows that are better than this, so it's like,
So
It's
many,
good.
bro.
It was better the first
should I
2
waste
seasons.
my time like watching?
But it's
the whole
still good.
season?
If y'all niggas want to watch a good show, watch Ray Donovan.
Really? I can't get into it.
Stupid, bro.
What is
Fire.
it?
Ray Donovan.
I heard. Yeah, I heard.
Ray Donovan's basically the white version of Power,
That's why I can't watch it.
but it's way better.
No, yeah,
But he
it's
just
way
comes
better.
off as an OD like privileged white man on the front cover. I don't know
Yeah,
why.
but that usually works better than like Ghost.
he was mad weird.
I don't want.
I don't like the actor because I didn't like the way the nigga played Sabretooth in X-Men. I ain't gonna say
Sabretooth
That
was
was
a
fire,
real nigga.
though.
it was, but I ain't like the way
That's
he
what I'm
played that
saying. Like,
nigga.
there's some Super Wolverine fan shit that you don't like that nigga. Like,
Yeah.
That's a fact. I knew that was coming too.
Yeah, I don't know.
He
like-
1-0 them fights.
Yeah.
Bro, like,
That's a-
Wolverine got his ass kicked up.
That's some
Got his
old
ass
shit.
kicked.
Wolverine was getting his ass kicked by his brother.
Yeah, yeah.
His brother was
Kid.
Pretty
fucking
much.
him up.
Nah,
bro.
really, I take
Also,
that last
Big
statement
Brother
back.
shit.
Nah, the 2 statements back. I take that back. It's really because of the X-Men.
Yeah,
shit.
it's definitely because of that.
It's definitely because of the X-Men shit.
Definitely, bro.
He beat the fuck out of him.
Scumbag.
His ass though.
Yo, speaking of X-Men, I heard Dark Phoenix was trash. I know it didn't come out yet, but there's been like a lot of.
I heard it's
directors-
dead ass
a lot
trash.
A lot of directors have been coming.
For the
saying
fact,
For real?
for the fact that when Disney took over Fox, the niggas almost turned that movie into a Hulu movie.
Really?
That and New Mutants. New Mutants apparently isn't going to be a full movie, and this
Nah?
they're going to send that shit to Hulu because when Disney came in and them and the producers and everything else,
Disney bought Hulu, right?
Yeah.
yeah, and them niggas read the script for New Mutants and Dark Phoenix. They pretty much
They
said,
flipped it.
yeah, they said scratch everything from New Mutants, and you gonna have to re-film everything for Dark Phoenix. But I guess
That's
they
what
worked
they
with
did.
them. A lot of the producers that were already
No,
still
that-
at Fox before the deal
Disney buying
worked
Hulu.
with them, and now they work. It's coming out this Friday.
Disney buying Hulu makes sense though, because Disney was talking about they're coming out with their own streaming service, and
Right.
that's kind of a dangerous field to just be jumping in with Netflix and Hulu. Like they kind of had to buy somebody in order
Exactly.
to compete
yeah.
with somebody.
They had to
else.
jump
Yeah.
into the game, like
Yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
they
couldn't
had-
just
they had- they
make
needed-
it-
Because
They needed
Hulu has Marvel originals, so it's like,
Oh yeah. So.
especially
But
when
you
they
gotta
bought
think about
Fox.
it too, though. Everything that Disney owns that's on Netflix, it's over for that. Like, yeah, we need all of that back
Yeah.
once our shit is jumping. You feel me? Like,
Actually,
They
I just
own
read an article
Yeah.
today. They said that Disney movies may in the future may possibly be back on Netflix after probably they strike a deal with them.
Yeah.
nigga, Netflix.
You know how they do.
They might buy
Disney's
Netflix.
a
They be
front-
like,
Nigga,
yeah, nah,
Disney
yeah,
own everything.
Everything,
ABC,
bro.
ABC,
ESPN,
Everything, everybody watches
Fox.
on TV, bro.
Disney.
It's
Right?
low-key a monopoly out this bitch.
But
It's not
OD.
fair. It's not
It
fair.
really isn't.
They don't even pay the workers $15.
They basically
bro.
own
Like,
the
It's-
NBA, bro.
yeah, nah, they done that too basically on
they have a
NBA.
huge share in it, yeah.
That's
It's
crazy.
wild, nigga. These niggas.
Disney is rich out here.
Out here,
Rich.
bro.
So, like when you think about it that way, the fact that Apple is still the richest company in the world,
Right.
it kind of like
It's
you
like-
wonder where the money came from, because like
That's crazy.
niggas have ESPN, ABC, like everybody said, right?
Everybody.
And niggas is still not half as rich as Apple.
Well, think about how much they pay on subscriptions and movies compared
Nah,
to that
I'm
$1,000
still not, bro.
iPhone.
ESPN and ABC is a
True.
fucking
Everybody has
joke.
iPhone.
Everybody has
Everyone has
an
MacBooks,
Everybody,
iPhones.
Everybody has an iPhone more than everybody
Bro.
has a Netflix account.
iPod, iPad,
MacBooks go for
AirPods.
a nicer piece of change, bro. Everybody got MacBooks. You feel me? Like everybody got an Apple Watch. Everybody got Apple TVs. Like Apple has
AirPods.
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 Apple has so
Apple
many
in
different
every
products, bro.
household
Like,
at this point, bro.
Apple has so many
Every
different
household.
products.
Apple
It's just hard
TV,
not to have
like-
some type of Apple product.
Apple-
Yeah, but who don't watch
Apple
ESPN?
Music.
AirPods.
Apple Music
Doesn't
alone.
matter,
Bro, name me 3 niggas you know right now that watch ESPN that don't got Apple Music. Like, like you feel me? Like, Apple is everywhere, bro. Like it's Apple. If they interested, if they're paying for some type of ESPN subscription, I guarantee you that person has some type of money that they spent on the Apple product, bro. Like it's,
Absolutely.
And they're still getting a piece of the pie from everything that Disney owns that
Everything,
plays on it, because they
bro.
to have that platform on Apple to sell their stuff, they're getting royalties.
Oh shit.
But Disney's still a fucking monopoly.
bro. That's
Yeah.
why Apple's never going to change anything with the new phones because they own everything. Bro. It's
Apple's
like,
dead as $1 trillion.
bro, they're so rich. It's like, yo, we're gonna give you the same phone every
They
year
got
because I know
Beats.
you're gonna buy it. Like,
Oh, and little
yeah, they bought Beats.
a little inside fact. Apparently, Dr. Dre didn't make that $1 billion.
Yeah,
Apparently,
800.
No, yeah,
$800 million.
He didn't, because he didn't
apparently.
have, he didn't 100% own Beats. There was other
Yeah.
niggas out there.
Yeah,
Yeah, he had majority of it.
Not
See how
That's a
niggas
good cut,
do?
nigga. What is you talking about?
I'm good with that though. You feel me?
Yeah.
So he didn't reach the bill before.
Take it.
reached
Buy
the bill?
Island.
He almost did. It was
He almost did.
probably like 900.
Oh, so they're gonna get to a bill?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Hove been a bit.
Niggas talking about.
Oh, time out. Another thing, real
shit.
quick. You know Rihanna's makeup and
600
$1 million. She's never coming back.
She's
to doing
like
music.
32 years old, right?
Never get it.
Am I wrong or right?
Nah, yeah.
She's like, she could
She's
be a
like
fucking
32,
billionaire by 40.
She's done.
Yo, listen.
She's
done.
never coming
Yeah,
back.
I
She
never
loaded
get
up the
Rihanna.
mansion.
Somebody goes tell Oprah suck my dick.
This just shows that everything Jay-Z touches goes to gold.
That's a fact.
He's
Platinum.
Literally everything, bro.
He's not
Well,
fair.
yeah, I'm just saying like
Kanye went gold.
Kanye,
Platinum.
Beyonce, J. Cole,
Platinum.
Rihanna.
I'm saying like
platinum.
Cole, like you said, Cole.
Yeah.
That's how it's
Kanye,
supposed to
J.
be.
Cole, Beyonce, Rihanna.
Only person who was Rock Nation who
Beanie
didn't
Siegel.
go crazy was Wale.
Beanie Siegel. I mean, he went
Wale.
platinum. He went gold.
Why like that
Yo,
for himself
Wale,
though?
Wale had a really good point. He was saying like, if Kendrick would have gave that niggas a sign for the album, y'all would have said he's the greatest nigga.
That's
ever.
a fact. A
And,
fact. That's a classic album.
Yeah, bro.
It's a
that
classic
album
album.
is kind of beast.
That
bro.
classic. That's a classic album.
Which one?
Album about nothing. Album about nothing
I like
is
the
a
one- what's the
great
one?
album.
Cole
What's the one with
executive
Ambition?
producer,
That's
right?
what it's called.
Some shit like that. He was
yeah.
definitely.
He
He
has a
did the
song
track
on
for
there.
one of them
The one with
shits. Yeah.
Ambition. What's that called?
Ambition.
Ambition.
Ambition is a OD.
That's his best one.
More about nothing is OD. Like
Right.
nigga got classic Jones. Though the thing that fucks Wale up is the fact that he complains about the fact that nobody listens to him.
But
'Cause
you
people
make
do
niggas
listen
not wanna
to
listen to you though. Like you do shit like that.
People listen
like,
to him.
yeah,
That's
I
the
know.
fucked up part. So it like discourages people who do listen. Like you don't know.
And
that you got
apparently
fans.
amongst like the rappers and social and going out and clubbing, Wale be getting fucking wasted too. apparently.
Oh.
Yeah, that nigga like having a good time.
My uncle said he don't
He
fuck
gets
with Wale. Like
wasted,
he met him one time and he was like, I don't fuck with that nigga. I
Yeah,
don't fuck
apparently he gets like fucked up, like
Every time.
yeah, like every time he's out.
I
I
Like,
heard he off MDMAs and all kind of other shit.
yeah,
like,
he be wilding like.
yeah, I mean, what does he expect? Proof
He
is
made
in
the
the
pudding
pudding.
though. I fuck with him.
He has some good music. He has some good music. Like
J. Cole really fucked with him too, though.
Cole, that's his brother. You feel me? Like just as Kendrick is his brother, that's his brother too. But
Y'all seen
Can't say Cole.
Chris Brown and Drake about to make an album? Oh, not album, a song for the summer.
cool, Chris Brown and Drake.
Yeah.
That's a good.
It's not really. It's on Chris Brown's album. It should drop on the 28th, I think. But I'm pretty sure. I feel like that's gonna be a song that we hear before the album drops.
Yeah.
A Chris Brown and Drake song. I feel like
I don't
that
want to
might be
hear
one of the
a
lead
Chris
singles.
Brown album ever again.
I didn't finish this the last year yet. There's still 45.
2 years, 2 years
Yeah,
later, and I
it's
still
too
haven't.
many
It was good enough. I didn't have to listen to it for the songs I did.
Good enough for what?
For the songs I heard, I didn't have to
Trash.
listen to the rest of it. I just gave it a good ass.
Trash.
I
I
didn't
guess
get
that
it.
makes sense, but like, why do you put 45 songs on the thing?
The hoes loved
Streaming
it.
purposes.
Okay.
I don't trust bitches' opinions on nothing.
Yo,
Hoes mad.
speaking of summer, how do y'all feel about Meg lying to all these bitches about the hot girl summer? She kind of G'd everybody. Meg went.
She all cuffed up.
Listen, Meg went and got a nigga. Meg talking about she trying to lead that. She trying to get a beach cleanup. Megan's looking like a really stand up lady, man. Yeah, like
She's a hypocrite.
she's looking like a real stand up lady. Then she was on the radio. She's talking about she don't want to get her body count up, so she'd rather fuck on like her ex niggas and shit. So it's like she's really just like
Bitches was
everybody.
Hold
man.
on, bitches was turning their back on him for that. He's like, you don't catch no new bodies.
I thought it was a hot girl summer. What happened with that?
That's why. You ain't dying, ho?
I thought
you was on her side.
Hey. You ain't dying?
Why you doing that?
Nigga been City Boys for 2 months. And he's already tired of it. For 2 months.
Friday.
Nah, hold on.
Right.
It is a City Boy summer though. Hold on.
It's definitely a City Boy summer.
Fuck out of here, nigga.
It's definitely a City Boy summer.
Bro, these bitches are annoying, bro. Bitches always asking questions. Always in nigga business. Oh, who that? Oh, where you about to go? Oh, you're cute. Oh, that's your little girlfriend. Shut up, bitch. Get off my dick. Damn.
Hoes mad. Hoes mad. Hoes mad.
My thing is this, bro. Like, why women don't let other women have their opinions about shit?
I don't know. Cause
Like,
they feel like
Steph Curry wife came out and said, I don't like to wear revealing shit for nobody but my husband.
Steph hates her, by the
And
way.
bitches came out like, who are you? Like, fuck out of here. Like, bro, like
Everybody hates themselves. That's
If it
why.
goes against the whole agenda,
Y'all seen that video? Y'all seen that
shit.
video? The latest video?
Steph,
Oh my God.
Steph hates her, bro.
I would hit that
Mouse,
bitch too.
Please put that video on, bro. Please.
Nah,
Dead
she's
ass
fucking
faces, bro.
sick.
Was that
bro.
real? That looked like it was
That
like a
is
lip sync.
real.
I saw edit in the bottom, but I know they edited some shit.
She probably be
that wasn't the
She
real
probably
video.
got some shit like, babe, I'm only going to do it for this finals, and I won't do it ever again.
Just want an eggplant. When the hell get the eggplant to that nigga shit?
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Babe, you know I get the small
that
meat.
shit.
He did a whole 360. He's like,
Yeah,
oh my
bro.
God,
He's dead trying his hardest to get up the camera, bro. Like,
Nigga look like he hiding from a side bitch.
yeah, bro. Like, he was just
Yeah.
really trying to get up out of there. Like,
Oh,
hold on, right
really?
now. I'm like, what that shit right now?
Won an eggplant. The question is, am I gonna win an eggplant tonight?
Oh, man. Oh.
Nigga Steph said the Joey's on the bench.
Shit.
Now that-
The other day, I put something up. I was asking, I asked people to, if they had any questions they would want us to answer. So I got a few questions. I'm gonna put a timer. We're gonna answer the question, give us 2 minutes, then go to the next question.
What's the question? Yeah?
So, the first question is, would you fuck with a girl that has a boyfriend but is willing to cheat on her boyfriend?
Fuck with as in.
Would you fuck her?
That question comes with a lot of asterisks. Do you know the nigga?
And,
Do you
and
know the
firstly,
nigga?
do you care?
Wait.
Number 2, do you care? Absolutely.
Do you care?
Is she worth it?
Number 3,
Every-
is she worth it?
No,
Thank you.
the number one, can you beat him? Can he beat me?
Yeah, that goes to
So it don't matter.
That's yeah,
There is a lot of asterisks because if that nigga's known to shoot niggas, I'm not fucking with
I can't fuck with you.
I know what you're
You purposely trying to give me smoke now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Now you're purposely trying to
You want to see bloodshed. And I'm not here for it at all.
That's your nigga? Oh, alright, my fault.
I heard you.
I see you later. Yeah, I'm
not sure.
I heard he cleared baby up. Nah, yeah.
But if it's an ex, I mean, I don't know. It's like,
If it's wait, what?
I mean, it really just depends. I feel like
Were we saying anything?
it really just depends the situation. Like, if y'all like always were hanging out and now y'all hanging out, getting slims,
Listen,
y'all already close.
So that's time's up on that question. Just we got to the next
crazy.
question now.
It really.
That's a hard question to answer.
That's why you can't trust each
Listen,
other because I
this
know
is
it
supposed-
depends.
This is supposed to be like a quick round. We're not staying on these questions too long.
Alright,
Next
go ahead.
question. Next question. Would you prefer the female to make the first move?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I like that.
Why not? We always make the first move.
I'm tired of serenading these hoes.
As these bitches are saying,
I'm dead ass tired of serenading these hoes. You can't even like hit a bitch up on Tinder unless you dead ass whole Romeo and Juliet poem, Shakespeare. Like they be like, don't even inbox me with that. Hey, how you doing? How the fuck don't you greet motherfuckers? How else you supposed to greet someone? How you doing?
About their life story in the first question.
Like, hey, this is what I do. This is what I'm about. This is the bullshit I got. This is my baggage. This is what I want to do with you. What I want to get you.
But imagine if somebody come at you with that shit, telling you all that. You be like, oh, I see what you.
Yeah, you overstepping your boundaries, bitch.
All right, listen.
Hey, that's the second or third one.
Yeah, let me answer.
That's a strong one.
Personally, I would 100% rather the female to pull up with me because I just feel like if you had the confidence to pull up with me, like I automatically got like a little bit of like more respect for you. Feel me? Like you was confident enough to go after what you want. It's not a lot of joints. That's
I'm gonna break it down. I'm gonna break it down for you, the niggas.
I don't even care. I might not even look at what you look like.
I'm gonna break it down. No homo. I'm gonna break it down for niggas like this. You ever been seduced by a bitch?
Couple times.
Yeah, you ever been seduced by a bitch? You ever been seduced by a bitch?
I've been taken.
Did it feel good?
I've been taken back.
That shit feel great, huh?
I've been taken back.
There's your answer, my nigga.
Yes.
You buy a female. Yes. That shit feels great. Like, oh, this bitch is really OD. Like,
female,
they
yes.
dumb hard because this bitch is really going hard for me. Like, it's wavy when you don't gotta be the aggressor and shit sometimes. Like, you don't gotta second guess your shit because women, at the end of the day, women are gonna be the decision makers. Period.
Always.
Yeah.
Women are gonna be the decision makers of when you're gonna get the pussy, how you're gonna get the pussy, what level you're gonna get the pussy, like all that shit. You feel me? So why not just take that jump? You feel me? Like chicks want all this blah blah blah, all this fucking toxic masculinity where we gotta put. Bro, that shit just makes us more nervous at the end of the day.
Really got me on my bullshit now. I ain't doing shit.
Niggas can't even slow stroke on that because you think myself.
No, not the all usual shit. Like, all beside myself, looking at my dumb ass. Like, what are you talking about?
Can't huddle with the bitch after sex because she think you a gangster. Like, come on,
listen, we're supposed to be having
trying to massage you and shit.
And you niggas will be having.
Nah, that was a good question though. You should give us like 5 minutes on that.
Nah, yeah.
That's
not the game. It's not.
You
you gotta do better. This is absolutely not a game, Malcolm. You're absolutely right.
It's a game.
Alright, so what's the next question? Let's go.
This is the very last question because I know this is gonna go completely like left field.
Can we? So give us an appropriate time frame so we don't OD. And we gotta stick to.
Alright, but this is the last question, so we
yeah.
can go. We can go. It's the last question you said.
Alright, so this I want to just go let this
one
go.
Yeah.
Alright,
this is gonna be our last shit.
So the last question was clearly this was asked by a female. Why are men against ass play? Like on the man's end.
Yeah, that's just weird as fuck. Like, yo, keep that to yourself. Like,
I gotta think about that. I don't even want you to repeat it.
Can I give y'all niggas a story real quick?
Oh, shit.
Go ahead, Tito.
It's a story, right?
Oh my god.
So this one joint, not gonna name no names. Her fantasy is.
Oh my god.
Her fantasy is 2 niggas fucking.
Oh my god.
And then 1 nigga fucking her. Like a threesome, but 2 niggas is fucking and 1 nigga is fucking her. Basically the bitch
what
wants
kind of twisted
So anyway,
to cut that bitch off.
What kind of twisted?
If that's what the is, you gotta cut that bitch off. Get out
Where
of
did
here.
that logic just come from?
How did that? I'm some poor shit. This whole conversation falls me and I know. How is the nigga fucking the nigga turning you on?
That's exactly what she wants.
Hold on.
What type of
Wait, the nigga said she basically wants AIDS.
This nigga bugged out. No funny.
Yeah,
so yeah,
that's fucked up, right?
I wasn't saying that in no derogatory way. But like women to see 2 niggas fuck and then you can put your dick in me like, come on, bro, that's weird shit.
Are they swapping?
No, like she wants ass to mouth. No. Look.
Yo, hold on.
Nigga, her.
Hold on. Yo, listen. Yo, listen, didn't Mount Jack say this conversation was gonna go left?
Shit.
Left.
Can we go back right?
Oh
Like,
my God.
Yeah, nah, this is what.
like, let's go
Oh
back
my
to the
God.
right.
So why?
Like, oh my God. We were talking about finger in the ass.
How you even thinking about a question like that? There's plenty of reasons why.
God, that is.
Yo,
For the same exact shit
we
we
didn't think of it. Somebody asked us this.
Yeah, this is the question that somebody had.
But it's for the same exact shit
That
we
was
were talking about, that
crazy.
toxic
You
masculinity. Not saying that, not displaying this in this situation calls for it. But for you, for females to understand that this, that, and the third, you put that a certain way. You're asking why you're even in the vicinity of my ass, and I'm not okay with it?
Why?
Like, what kind of question is that?
Yo, that's just weird, bro.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
sorry,
just
man.
bad.
That's my ass.
Yeah.
That's just like
Alright,
weird.
I want to tell one story before we end this shit.
So is that separate than a bitch eating
Hold
your
on,
ass?
hold on. Let
No,
that.
that. Eating, you just say?
Is that separate than a bitch eating your ass, though?
She shouldn't be eating.
No,
her ass
the
anyway.
question was why are men doing ass play? Like eating your ass, a finger in the
Anything
nigga's
that
ass,
has
like,
to do with my
anything
ass.
with your
ass play?
Yeah.
Like, why?
That's just too much.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
there's no
That's
reason.
the answer.
Why are you back there?
Yo, the answer.
Why are you back there?
Listen, the answer in one word is relax. Like,
Yeah, like, relax. And they ain't hearing that, though. They ain't hearing relax.
Yeah.
Relax, though.
Alright, so listen,
You're
let
bugged
me
out.
tell the story real quick, and then we'll get into the
I think I know the- do I know this story?
I don't think so.
Alright,
So listen,
Relax.
one of my mans, I ain't gonna say his name, I ain't gonna say nobody's name, because this is very like, this is a left field story, you feel me? So my man said he was fucking with a joint, you feel me? And they was in the room, you feel me? They was having sex, they was doing whatever, and one thing led to another. She's like, I guess she wanted to eat the nigga's ass, you feel me? So in the process of sex, it's not a lot of shit certain niggas won't say no to, you feel me? So
Right.
he was like, alright, like,
He's
fuck
gonna
it,
have to
you feel me?
You know how
Yeah.
confident you have to be in your wipes? You know how confident you really have to be in your when you taking a shit and wiping, that you would have to like to be on some like fuck it. Now you at the shower like
Right.
you some little baby wipe using motherfucker, ain't you? Like, you like, yeah, fuck it. Huh? You know how confident the nigga you gotta be in that shit? What type of shit is that?
You gotta make sure the last wipe is clean.
Oh, like nigga, like what kind of nigga?
Yo, man, you gotta chill, bro.
I gotta chill, man.
Niggas gonna be real mad.
Thank God
When
that
chicks-
nigga
when
right
chicks
there
use
off
that
the
shit as a
way.
test.
But
Can I eat your
Can I
ass?
finish my story?
I gotta finish it.
Yo, let him finish the story.
Oh
That
my
was crazy,
God,
bro.
yo,
this
This
nigga
nigga
was
was
crazy, son.
That's wild.
Oh,
So
you
listen.
gotta be crying on camera.
Like I said,
That's
one thing
wild.
led to another. She wanted to eat the nigga's ass. You feel me? So she told the
She
nigga,
wanted to.
yeah. So she told the nigga like, yo, like put your hands up on the wall. You feel me? Like, yo, like go stand up. so listen, hold on. So listen, so the nigga. So the nigga told me, he was like, yo, bro, so I'm dead. Like I dead ass. Like I stood up. You feel me? Like, and I put my hands up on the wall and like I started like really like thinking about what's about to happen. And I just thought about it, I'm like, nah, like this, we can't do this. Like he just stopped everything, just like
That's
yo,
a dark
like,
place.
he was like, yo, I felt like so much less of a man, and that
that's
moment, like
the point of no return.
I had my hands on the wall, bro. Like I really
You gotta
felt
take
like
back the power at that point.
Nigga,
She had
anything could have
You
happened.
lose.
She could have been on her bullshit, tiptoeing, put on a strap on, like, oh, I got this nigga now. For you to put your palms on the wall, ass up, nah, you gotta chill. I gotta chill. I gotta chill. Nah,
No, too.
you tiptoeing like,
If a
Bugging out.
joint asks you to do some shit like that,
I can't.
her fetish is power. She likes to get up on power, bro. Like,
shit.
That's
Making you look like a bitch, literally.
yeah, exactly, bro. She likes to feel dominated over you.
Yeah.
No.
Is there anything else y'all want to talk about before we get out of here?
Yeah,
don't wanna talk about this
if I was
shit.
in that situation, bro, I'm fucking her face crazy just to make myself feel better. Like
You
you
gotta
trying to
gain
get my
confidence back
ass,
type shit?
huh?
You gotta gain your confidence
You wanna eat my ass,
Bro, I'm
bro?
fucking wildin'. blah.
Yeah.
Yo, why y'all
I'm sorry, man.
point though? I'm
I'm
never
sorry.
letting it get to that point.
Smoke my ass. Fuck it.
Alright, listen. Enough of that. That is the end of that topic. So,
OD in it.
Anyway.
Yeah, I'm bugging out. Nah, this Tito's got me in my. You did something to niggas tonight. You did something to niggas. Uncle Tito snuck up my nigga trying to get niggas in the first show.
You gotta relax, man.
Alright.
Bro, I'm
Yeah.
sober right now. That's the crazy part.
So we've come to the end of this. I don't want to talk about this anymore. We at the end of the show. Whatever episode, whatever you want to call this. Yeah. You can find me at _ Mount Jack, Blaze, _ Smith. I said 37 underscores.
Nah. My IG is 6 _ Butter, BUTTA. You can probably find me on Twitter, Ray Butter. Just search it.
RAI _
_ Butter.
Yeah, that niggas know.
And absolutely nothing.
Yeah, we working on
Coming
his shit.
soon, coming soon.
Yeah, his social
My shit
coming
gonna be
soon.
the most jumping out of all y'all. Stop it.
Yeah, it's not a
We'll
competition.
see.
It's not a competition.
And that's it. Y'all got anything else y'all want to talk about? before we
Nah,
get out
bro.
of here?
Just hope y'all enjoy this shit and hope y'all like watch through and more to come, like more YouTube videos,
Yeah, more to
more
come,
podcasts.
If you guys have more questions,
Yeah,
questions.
Also send those to any of us.
DM. Like I said, you got everybody ad named and the cameraman ad name as at CO.
Absolutely,
Visuals,
shout out to
you feel
fucking
me?
him, bro. Like he's done
Shout
more
out
than
to the
any nigga
cameraman.
that's
Shout out, yeah, shout out for Chris for coming out and doing this for us.
New
and all
face,
that,
I'm
you
gonna
feel
be
me?
out here. Just
Shout out to the league. Shout out to everybody. You feel me?
Nice. Shout out to guys of Pacino,
Yeah, shout out
M3 and
everybody.
all.
Shout out everybody
Shout out to
supporting
Saint
everybody
fucking James,
that's
only
Shout
white
out to
boy in
St.
those.
James.
that want us to keep this shit